Hello everyone, I'm Louis Anderson Yapendi from Kanaan Global School, Jakarta, and I'm in grade 8. And today I'll be presenting on how to do house chores more efficiently. So, we can use science to do our house chores more efficiently. Science is what makes the world around us function. It's very useful for many things, including doing house chores. Even though we might not notice it, science happens around us all the time. When we cook, we are using science. When we shower, we are also using science. And there are many other applications in real life where we also use science. So, how can we apply science to do house chores more efficiently and effectively? So I have three ways. First is use running hot water to wash plates more cleanly. Second is to use sharper knives to chop up food easier. And third is use a higher heat to cook or boil food faster. So the first one is use running hot water to wash plates more cleanly. So, what's the science behind it? When we wash plates, we want to remove all of the residue from the plate and kill all the germs. The germs include bacteria and viruses and other organisms that might be on the plates. So, running water from a tap has a high velocity, which will remove the residue from the plate quickly and effectively. And hot water will be more efficient in killing the germs than cold water, because the hot water uses heat to disrupt the essential life processes and damage the structural components of germs. So, when we also add soap to this, it will be very efficient to wash plates. Next, use sharper knives to chop up food easier. So, what's the science behind that? So, when we chop or cut things, we apply pressure to the thing being cut. The higher the pressure, the easier it is to cut it. So, pressure is equal to force divided by area. So, the smaller the area, the larger the pressure if we use the same amount of force. When an object has a sharp edge, there is less surface area in contact with the thing being touched. So when a knife is sharper, there will be less surface area in contact with the food, and it will require less force to cut the food, so it is easier to cut food. So here on the left, we can see that the dull knife takes more force to cut the tomato, while the sharp knife on the right takes less force to cut the tomato. Now, finally, third, use a higher heat to cook or boil food faster. So what's the science behind it? In order to boil food, such as water, we need to increase the temperature of the food to its boiling point. The boiling point of pure water is 100 degrees Celsius. So we need to increase the temperature of the water to 100 degrees Celsius in order to boil it. And the same goes when cooking. When we increase the temperature of various ingredients, the ingredients undergo various chemical reactions. These chemical reactions can change the color of vegetables or stiffen meat. So, when we use a higher heat or a larger fire to cook or boil, it increases the temperature of the food at a faster rate. Therefore, the food will boil or cook faster. That's the end of the presentation. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.